ভিডিওটা দেখলেন তাদের সবাইকে অনেক অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আশা করি সবাই ভিডিওটা শেয়ার করবেন এবং এই স্যারের অনেক সম্ভাবনা আছে বাংলাদেশ জাতীয় ফুটবল দলে ঢোকার।
Have everything prepared before, so we go there and there's the teams ready waiting for us to play. We have a training field which is perfect. Okay, but this is Europe. I worked Europe, I worked Asia in yeah, you can count Azerbaijan also to Asia, but they are playing under UEFA in Europe, and then this Malaysia, they spend a lot of money for national teams, so you get then
And I also have
things.
heard and saw in the Facebook that you have a possibility to enter the national football team as a coach. So if I think that you are currently working as a coach of Bangladesh Football Federation, and if I tell you that I will give you 5 years to change the football, what action will you take to change the football of Bangladesh? What will be your plan?
Change football, you have to go first with with a technical director who has the position to change things. You have to find the solution for the league system to make I think he has a lot of problems financial wise, and this is maybe a reason. But you have to close this gap of 3 months not playing. This is a technical director things. This is not a coach thing. As a coach, you are look every day when possible games, find the best at the moment. I had always a pool of maybe 100 players for a national team and under 21s. So this was a pool of 100 players. So, but anyway, you cannot always trust the players, which was last time there, and then you have to see maybe there's someone developed amazing, so really, really big development. You have to invite him. You cannot. These are all things I hear only. But for example, last squad there was someone invited who has in 9 matches or 10 matches in total 100 minutes played. So he is a substitute who always come in. How can a player like this? Maybe he was year before much better, or a key player. Yeah, but in this moment he is not playing. So how you can invite a player like this if you have in the position other players who play 900 minutes or something? Yeah.
Is that also a decision from technical director?
No. This is not technical. This is coach.
Yeah.
Coaches have to decide the call up.
Yeah.
But coach has to do much more. Yeah. They have to first he has to watch the matches, has to see who is in what condition at the moment to invite. Then you make the call up. Then you have maybe a camp. Invite more players than you need for or can call up for the match. Maybe there's something you see, take him. So, and then is the preparation. You have to make talks with the players. You have to individual talks, team meetings, video sessions, all these things you have to do with the team. Then you also should be responsible to decide where to go when. We have a camp, what time we have, what frame we have, there we go where. You can decide this as coach, but then the offices and the National Association have to deal with this. You give them, I want to go there, and they have to organize this then. I want this hotel, they have to organize. I want this training field, they have to organize. I as coach can give the ideas and the line where it goes, and then the PFF, in this case PFF, is to do this. But about this, what you said, that I wanted to be coach. It was not really. The story was different. In December, I got a call from one agent, and he told me they look for a new coach. I didn't know anything. I saw they have a coach, so I was wondering, but talked to the agent, and he said, yeah. So I made application, but I never get a response. So I tried to find then the president or higher level to talk. We were in communication to find time for a meeting, but never a meeting came. So actually, I had never the really
Yeah, this is their default,
option or
whether they will,
ability to talk with them
yeah,
about myself. So I
they should clarify this, whether they
this
will,
is no. I also don't want. If they have ideas or plans, okay, then it's okay.
yeah,
Then I can accept. But I need to know. I don't know anything. Yeah.
yes, yes,
So I was just thinking. Now I'm here in the country. It is easy to have
yes,
a
yes,
meeting. It is not any signings or any clear contracts or so. It is talking and ideas and find out how this is working together or know each other. So, but now the league is in nearly 2 weeks over. So then it's also for me
it will be
over,
very difficult for
and
you.
probably I'm not in the country then anymore. So it was 3 months or 4 months possible to meet me, and never happened. So in 2 weeks over, then it's difficult to meet. Yeah. So here it's easy at the moment. So this is what I wonder a little bit that I didn't get the answer, and also give me also answer if you don't want. Then I know. In Germany it's like this. We need you. We want you. Yes. We don't need. We don't want. Okay. Also yes, because then I know what is what
Yeah,
am
that's
in
what
which position
should
I
be
am.
clarified.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know how to plan my life on.
yes,
Yeah. But if you don't answer, this is something
yeah, really bad for
for
taking any decision.
yeah. This is
Then finally, if I going to ask you a final question, like we want to see Bangladesh football team in a World Cup, then what will be your answer? When Bangladesh will play in a World Cup?
I'm sure I'm not alive anymore.
Oh my God!
So
No,
this takes long. It takes also a little bit luck, but I think there's a chance to bring them to AFC. This would be the first step to look on, and you have to look on also to make if there's gaps for friendly matches, make friendly matches. Test also new players, but also successful that you develop the world ranking. This country is so big.
yeah,
This has a lot of potential.
yes, yes.
So actually, it shouldn't be around here in 180
Why?
or 183 or what the place it is at the moment. You should be looking for the 100, yeah. So for the top 100, and these are first steps where you have to go. But I see also they have this one match now with Singapore. This is
Yeah.
the qualification, the AFC match.
Yes.
But FIFA dates are always 10 to 12 days. So why not make a friendly also in this frame that you can get used a little bit to system, new players like from abroad or so. This is not only helping training. Maybe make also another friendly test, officially friendly. So then the result is also important. Count for the world ranking, but you have also the chance to test things for the important game, for the qualification game. Things like this I don't see. Yeah, they have this big gap of the 10 days or whatever, even 12.
if I ask you
And
about
there's only one game, and this is an important game. So
if I ask
why
you
not?
about the top countries like England, Germany, they also have like big gap in their game. Like Bangladesh, as you said, they are having 3 months vacation.
No,
Is
no,
it,
no, no, no.
what's the plan? What they execute their
There
time
is
when they are having vacation?
okay. This Premier League, this La Liga, the Bundesliga, these leagues, they have a lot of teams playing also international, like Champions League, like Euro
Yes,
League.
yes.
Then they are from the top teams, national team players. They have games. They have so many games, and the gap between one season to the next is around 1 month probably, but there's also training in between, and they big teams may go promotion to Asia, to America. This is all in the time where nothing is, or where preparation is, and the preparations start always then in the time. So you finish the season, you have time for holiday, maybe 2 3 weeks,
Only.
and then it goes on with preparation already with. Games now they put in the Club World Cup is also something where top teams play. So this is all they have so much games, so much more, and then you need also a big squad that
Do
you.
you think there is any problem of food habit? Like, if we talk about Bangladeshi food, is there any make difference in their fitness?
Food.
Food. Like in Europe, they don't even
Nah,
eat any rice or fish like that. But in Bangladesh, people like to eat much. Is there any make difference in their fitness?
actually, this is you are used to this food.
We can eat anything,
You have
but you have
no problem with this. It is the fitness come by the training.
yeah.
So, and if you train correct in a correct way and a good build up from one to the next level, then food is not a big issue. So you need to eat food,
Yeah.
and if it is rice or pasta or potatoes or whatever, this is makes no big difference to Europe, but. It is more developed in the big football countries that you have everything. You have train with the rest. You get all data about the running distance, about the speed,
Yeah.
about the
I have seen this.
heart rate, everything. They take blood in the beginning of the season, find out how is your body. What you need more, what you need less.
Yeah. Full analysis of the
Yeah,
body.
there's a complete and then I was for my pro license. You had to go to Bundesliga clubs or international top league clubs. I was in Hamburg, in my hometown, because I had same time still a team there. So it was for me just easy. But Hamburger Sportverein, they promoted now to Bundesliga back again. Every player has his own drink, and it is their own drink because there's things in more magnesium or less magnesium, more iron, less iron. They have on the analysts from the blood and from all data they
What
get,
they need, they provide
they have
accordingly.
exactly the drink there.
Yeah.
So this is about food, what they
I
do.
understand.
Yeah. So also with some.
But in Bangladesh, this is quite impossible to imagine.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
is.
But
I understand this. You have to adapt what is the moment, the situation, and what can you do out of this.
yeah,
So, and this is actually how I look. I look my team. I look what is the situation, and then I know this has to develop. This has to develop. I work on this. So focus on small things. Try to make it easy for the players, because if you make too complicated, they are destroyed. Yeah. So
Yes.
you have to make it easy that they understand step by step, and then you have some success. It is actually, we had now 5 matches, 10 points. It's I took them. They were 7th place, so now we battle for the 4th place. So this is at the moment the situation about this police team. Yeah. So and I know this development that I know that this is something I can do, because in in the academy where I worked, my first professional work was in Hamburg, St. Pauli, and I had the second team, and it was not important to bring them in the top of the league or win the championship. My target was to develop players that they can play Bundesliga. And in 2 years, I bring 5 players to the Bundesliga. So actually, this is a quite okay thing. So,
Yeah.
and this is development. The same was also in Estonia. They were. This is a small country, European Union, but was former Soviet Union. They have 1.3 million people.
Yes.
Then reduce this to football, where they have ice hockey and basketball also. Football became slowly the top sport, but you have no players. In one age
Yes.
group, you have maybe 300 to 400 players. And from these, you have to find the national team. So this is also development. And we reached everywhere things which was never before there. Yeah. So qualify for European Championship second round, for with under 21s to get them the best ever qualification, with a draw against Spain and with a win over Switzerland, things like this, with such a small country. So such limited players. And I know how it is when you have not a high quality, what to do, and you have a clear picture what is there, and then you have a clear picture what you have to change. And actually, I think this is in police at the moment working.
I totally agree. And we also hope that Bangladesh will play in World Cup very soon. And we expecting
Very soon is difficult.
very soon, yeah, difficult. But if we go through that level that they are thinking of the changes, why we are having that problem, how to fix it. If they think that deeply, I think it's possible within 10 years, isn't it? Is it possible?
So look like this. Now they extend or make the World Cup already bigger, more teams.
Yes, yes.
So it changes in the associations and the international associations, the number of teams. You have from Asia, from AFC, in the next World Cup, 8 or 9 teams.
From AFC.
One from AFC, 8 for sure. One has to play, I think, I don't know what, Oceania or South America. There's one relegation game, but 8 teams. You have 47 countries in AFC. So now get the best 8.
Yeah.
And how you play at the moment, where you are at the moment. So this takes longer. This is the only chance is maybe they double one day the World Cup and play for I don't know 3 months World Cup or something with 100 teams. Maybe it is. Nothing is impossible in football.
Yeah.
In football, always everything is
like
possible,
that,
but you have to be realistic that World Cup is not the target now. You should focus to reach in the next years, not this year, but in the future, wants to reach the AFC Cup, because this is 24 teams playing there from AFC. I told you 47, so actually nearly the half is playing AFC Cup, and this should be a target which is realistic, which you can reach in the future, probably.
Yeah, there must be a process to go to the big target. That's what I
This is
said,
the
that
first.
if I think
this
about the 10 years goal.
Because then you get automatically
Yes.
also strong opponents,
Yeah.
and you have to compete with really good teams. Can be Japan, can be Korea, can be Australia, can be something really big. And if you compete with them, and you get better automatically. But this is, you have to see the steps, which is realistic.
Yeah. So, sir, I am so happy and glad that you accepted my invitation and for giving me so much time here for talking with me. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, thank you also. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm so thankful. Please, anytime you want to come here to visit us, you are always invited here.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And if our people request me, I hope those who will see these videos, I hope they will request me to see you face to face. If you have a chance to go to my province, I hope you will accept my invitation also to go there.
Yeah, it's only the question how long I'm still here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot. সো ভিউয়ার্স, আজকে এই পর্যন্তই ছিল আমাদের ইন্টারভিউটা। তো যারা যারা ভিডিওটা দেখলেন তাদের সবাইকে অনেক অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আশা করি সবাই ভিডিওটা শেয়ার করবেন এবং এই স্যারের অনেক সম্ভাবনা আছে বাংলাদেশ জাতীয় ফুটবল দলে ঢোকার। সো সবাই স্যারের জন্য দোয়া করবেন, সেই জন্য বাংলাদেশ জাতীয় ফুটবল দলের আই হোপ বাংলাদেশ ফুটবল টিম একদিন ইনশাল্লাহ ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে খেলবে। অ্যান্ড I am so happy to be with him to have a short discussion about Bangladesh football future. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone for having with us. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.